let's take you back to JNU. Let's take you back to Kanhaiya Kumar, Umar Khalid. You advocated for them. You fought for them.
Yeah.
Umar Khalid is still in jail. Kanhaiya Kumar is a Congress leader.
No, Umar was released then.
Us samay.
And then he was arrested
sorry.
again.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm paraphrasing, but
Yes.
Yes. The allegation at that time that all of you together, if you look at that image of that time, so much, it's a movie script. These three young
There
people.
were a couple of movies and like an ill-fated web series made about it, yeah.
But it genuinely is, you look at these three people,
Yeah.
Shaila Rashid, Kanhaiya Kumar, Umar Khalid, and the three different paths that life takes them in after what happened at JNU happened. Let's look back at that time. The allegation कि भारत के खिलाफ slogans raise हुए, कि टुकड़े टुकड़े slogans raise हुए, from which was born this TV phrase टुकड़े टुकड़े gang. How do you look back at that evening that led to everything that happened subsequently?
It was the most unfortunate thing that ever happened.
In what way?
In a way that we had the upper edge over the government. I'll tell you how. A couple of days back, a couple of weeks back, Smriti Irani ma'am, she did a podcast with Sushant Sinha. And usme she recalled this parliament march, not parliament march, MHRD march that we had done. She was the education minister, so we had marched. And we were very proudly, raising our demands. I didn't think of myself, मैं कश्मीरी हूँ, मैं ये हूँ, whatever, nothing doing. I'm a student's representative. I wasn't thinking in identity terms. And we were on the front foot, fighting the government on issues of fellowship.
Right.
अच्छा, आपने एक और चीज़ पूछी उस टाइम मुझे याद नहीं आई कि what are you against? For example, the Maulana Azad fellowships. BJP should restore those,
जो उन्होंने हटाई, हाँ.
जो उन्होंने हटाई, हाँ, वो भी एक point of disagreement है. So, sorry, I just digressed a little bit.
No problem. Huh.
So, at that time, when we were running that Occupy UGC movement, against scrapping of fellowships, we were on the front foot against the government. And that whole incident of those unfortunate whatever was said at that time, that put us on the back foot, that put us in a position of explaining ourselves. Uske baad, JNU में जो स्टूडेंट प्रोटेस्ट्स का कल्चर था, मतलब जो सीताराम येचुरी जी के टाइम से आपने देखे, वो अभी दृश्य आपने अभी देखे होंगे जब उनकी when he passed away, कि he was like face to face with Indira Gandhi ji. That is exactly how we were face to face with Smriti Irani. It took us from there to a back foot, and that is what anarchists do. Like their actions, it's a double-edged sword. Now you can say, Shaila, you also became famous because of that only, right? That also happened. Like we were catapulted to fame without any, sort of warning.
But there are two opinions on whether anti-India slogans were raised. Were they raised?
There were slogans raised.
Against India?
Not by JNU students.
Then by who?
By masked people.
Correct.
People who were wearing masks.
Today, do you think you know who they were?
No, I don't know who they were, but I know that they were not JNU students.
Okay.
However...
So it was not Kanhaiya,
oh, no,
not Umar, and not you?
No.
Okay.
Not at all. These were people who had come from outside,
right,
who raised those slogans. However, here what I would like to say is that even those slogans and whatever was raised, there were not more than 9 people over there, okay? But thanks to Z News and everybody who gave us that major media blitzkrieg, that huge platform, eventually when Azadi slogans in the leftist sense of the terms, like when Kanhaiya was released and he raised those slogans, Berozgari se Azadi and everything, thanks to them we had an audience of 10 million or whatever at that time, and Kanhaiya Kumar was trending worldwide on Twitter.
Do you consider Kanhaiya a friend today?
He is a better friend than I am. He's better at keeping in touch than I am. So yeah, he's been a good friend. Yeah.
Despite the fact that you've traveled in very different political directions.
I did campaign for him in Bihar actually when he contested 2019 Lok Sabha election. So I actually went twice for his campaign.
But not in 24 when he contested.
No, not in 24. No, not in 24. But I did I did send him my best wishes and everything.
And what do you feel about the kind of continued incarceration of Umar Khalid?
I just hope that he, gets out, and I just hope that people like him, who are very talented and intelligent, their talents are mainstreamed and utilized, for the formation of this Viksit Bharat that we are talking about. For this, we need to be united. For this, we need to channel all of our energies into one direction. Like right now, India is moving forward with resolve, and we need all hands on deck. So I just feel that this polarization should end. This, इतना जो extreme हो गया है, आपने थोड़ा सा भी कुछ government के against बोल दिया तो हो गया, आप militant हो गए, क्या हो गया. I don't know the details of his case.
Yeah.
I just hope that he comes out clean of whatever allegations are there. But I would say that we need to end. That is my whole project, that this polarization should end. We need to move forward together as a nation. क्योंकि बरखा, this can be exploited by anyone. आप पाकिस्तान तो कर ही रहा है एक्सप्लॉइट हमारे सोशल डिविजन्स कब से. लेकिन देयर इज ऑल्सो चाइना, देयर इज ऑल्सो लाइक मेनी अदर कंट्रीज who may not be happy about our rise, maybe some North American countries. So we need to be united.